Good morning, everybody. Linda Ray, Texas Girls Farm. And I see they've started early. Look at the blooms up on that dogwood. Oh, it's early. It's about 8:30. Hadn't even got chores started, so, but I thought I'd bring y'all along. And I did. They're going after a squirrel. But down there, and that what's left of a hole where all that wood was, I burnt yesterday. Where'd they go? They went down there chasing a squirrel. Burnt yesterday, but that's not the best thing. I'm gonna, as I'm walking back to go feed and stuff, show y'all what took place yesterday. So, if y'all can tell, there's been some digging going on, and we got a shut off right there. So the water has been connected. We just tied in to the line, which runs from the frost-free spigot over to this spigot, and they tied in right here and just bent it around to doing the house. And we'll walk in, I'll show y'all the house, and then I'll go feed. Because I was going to pick y'all up down there, because I've got to clean out some stuff down there. And let Dutton sleep just a little bit. Oh, he's up. He already hears me. But, turn on the light, turn off the light. So they got all the, I think all we had left here was the drain. So all that's hooked up. The gas line is hooked up, ready to push the stove back, plug it in. And I came in here and cleaned after they finished up yesterday. We got the commode in. This was already taken care of. The shower was taken care of. So this bathroom is ready, except for I got to put all the door handles on, and I'm going to wait and do that. I'm going to kick off my shoes because they probably got some red dirt and I don't want to get them. So in here, which isn't, it's okay. But that thing turned out to be a whole lot bigger than what I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to have to get creative and decorate it, because it has a air intake line and it has an exhaust line. So I've been thinking about what I can do, and I may come back with some cedar and trim as much as I can. Trim from, let me see, am I zoomed out? Nope. Trim, and that I can just caulk that little boo-boo. But I'm thinking, put cedar down and trim it out, and then spray these with make it look like galvanized metal, and cover that up. But I'm thinking that way I can hide some of the 2x4s they put here. Yeah, when I was, I guess, I forgot to put any blocking in the wall. Well, really didn't know where it was going to be. But, yeah, it's hooked. Oh, and everything else, the commode's set in here. I've got to do something to the commode lid, because I don't like it. And then this one's all done. So everything's done. They haven't cut a dryer vent yet. The washing machine is hooked up, so hopefully, I don't know where they could put the dryer vent. Hopefully, somewhere over here. I don't know. But anyway, that's the only thing. They've got to hook the gas line up here, hook the stove up, put for a dryer vent, and then the regulator outside to the propane tanks. And we'll be ready to rock and roll, and then I can come in and start put my knobs and stuff on like that. But Yeah, that's an idea. If y'all have any suggestions, just leave them down in the comments about how to trim that out. But I think if I spray it with some metallic silver and then trim out that wall, and I don't know, I may come all the way over at the top section or something and trim it out in some cedar. I've got some ideas because he did do a little bit of cut there, but hey, I told him it's no worse. I'm gonna put some spray foam in there. It's no worse than, you know, when I was cutting out for some of my receptacles when I was doing the wallboard, you know. So and cover that up. I think I can just do it all in cedar. Y'all leave me some suggestions of what you think. And let me turn off the lights. So that's that. And I moved the little shed there. I'm still going to talk to him about it because my son-in-law and I think we can cut vent holes in it and let any off-gas vent out. But I'm going to talk to him about that today. I did put another coat of paint on the arm wall yesterday, and it's coming along. I got the little brush out, and I've got to go back and touch up around the door thing. But yeah, it's looking really, really good. It should all be. I've got to clean the inside and then paint it. But there we go. I just need to do some touch-ups around the edges on the doors. The side looks good. It looks like I may need to touch up just one more time up here. And I still haven't decided if I'm going to come back and try to antique it. I need to put another coat of paint on this. Waiting for the beeswax. Table's done, besides protecting it. All right, I am going to go and feed, and I will pick y'all up when I show y'all my dreaded greenhouse. But while I'm walking out here, and I'll set my cup down over on the table. That's my egg collecting cup. I think what I'm going to do today, before I get back in and paint, I think I'm going to pull all this stuff up and put some cardboard down and then put dirt back on it, because I'm probably going to build a flower bed there. I got to look underneath it to see how much dirt's moved. May need to bring some more dirt in there. But let me go feed and let the chickens out and look at the irises. They were blooming a little bit the other day, but now they're really blooming. So I'll pick y'all up shortly. Now we're in the chicken coop. Just cleaned out water. I'll make sure they have plenty of water. They got 3 over there. They got 2 over here. The older chickens. There's one of the roosters that stay up in there. This is the original batch from Virginia, and there's some more of them. They come out to get a drink of water, and they pretty much stay in, so the younger roosters don't mess with them. But let me get the top part. I'll close in a minute. But we got mice in here, and these are the best mice catchers. Matter of fact, they caught one already, and they're out there. But about every other day, maybe every 3 days, you can see I have some roosters that get up there and roost. So I come and I'll wash everything down, keep it a little bit clean for them. And that's what I'm fixing to do now, besides just cleaning their water. And I don't know where the one went that had the mouse. Oh, there she is. Yep, I'll change. That's a pretty good size mouse. But I'm fixing to start rinsing down and cleaning stuff off, and then I'll pick you guys back up. I just wanted to show y'all a little bit of the process, and there'll probably be mice going everywhere as soon as I get this water hose going. Well, everything's washed down. I mean, y'all can see I get up there, try to knock all the cobwebs down. I wash everything, try to get all the dust, all their poop. I got a lid. I gotta wait. But there was a chicken waiting because they go up underneath into the building. I haven't been able to insulate, putting spray foam insulation in this part of the building so they can, that's how the snakes get in and out too. They go through the building and then they can come out through these right here and come in here. But I haven't, knock on wood, we haven't had any snakes, but they don't mind it too much. They know I'm going to spray for a little bit to just get some of the cobwebs and the dust and everything like that. And they're usually in here with me. And then come out and give them fresh water out here and spray down their food because they like to eat it wet. And now I got to go do the same thing for cleaning out Mister's pen. And I need to wash down the little brooder pen. I pulled it out of the greenhouse, and I'll show y'all that shortly. Pick y'all back up. Mister, come on. So, you can see I'm fixing to clean that out. He's going to come out. I dumped all of his food out here, plus I have him fresh food, and there's no telling what mama. She's going to look and see if there's something in here, but we're fixing to clean that out. And, look how big she is. Big old belly. Big old belly. And I haven't been able to tell. I mean, who knows? Who knows? We shall find out shortly. Anyway, I'm going to get to cleaning this, get him out here for a little bit, and then I'll show y'all what it looks like when we're done. Well, as you can see, got new hay in there and got it all cleaned up. This is, Grace is in the way. Come on, Grace. This is what we got out of there, and I got to break all that out. Grace, don't you go in there. You are too big. Too big. Too big. Too big. Go back. Go back. But I got to rake that out. He's over there. So I'm fixing to put his food bowl back in and get him. She's chewing on my shirt. What are you doing? Why are you chewing on my shirt? Huh? Anyway. That didn't take long. And I got to straighten up hers too. But there he is. She's over here. Being ornery. I had to brush her. Let me get him back in. He likes it. She's eating on my shirt. Anyway, he doesn't like to stay out, so I'm going to put him back in his pen after I put his feet in there. And Henny Penny goes in there and visits him. She's like, "What's up? What's up?" They don't. Well, I got that all right down. I was watching that red rooster, making sure he wasn't mean to Mister, and then sprayed it down because there was a lot of grain in there. And hopefully some of those little, I don't know, I can't remember what they are, the plants that grow up, millet will come up. But anyway, look at that greenhouse. Anyway, you can tell I got in here and cleaned. I got to wash the inside of this down. I got it all cleaned up the other day and got all the sawdust out of it. Went in there and raked over here, put up some of the goji berries. I'm going to have to fix that one where it stands up. Big trees are coming back. Everything is looking good. Came in here and cleaned up where this sat. So once I get it all cleaned up, I'll bring it back in here. I need to move these out so they can start getting some rain, and I can plant, but I got to carry them out one at a time. So I need to do that. And first things first, and I've got all these plants sitting right here where I normally set the green stalks. So I'm going to have to figure out what's going where. I'll probably line these up over there and then put the green stalks back over here. And that board was sitting underneath there, so I'm going to clean it. We got some of the 4 o'clocks coming back up, volunteer from last year. This poor thing needs some more dirt in there, so maybe I'll do that before I finish. And then here's some more 4 o'clocks coming up here, and 4 o'clocks coming up down here. So thank you, Mr. Brown, for the seeds. The gift that keeps on giving. So I'm going to try to wash out the bottom of this, let it dry so I can get it back in there, and then yeah, see what else I can get into today. Well, I got the little brooder thing cleaned out, and I did a little more as I always do. And I was going to. I brought the green stalks out and got their soil all good, and actually put some lavender. I planted some lavender and some rosemary, and then I put some lavender down here. I put a few tomato seeds, the brandywines, in this one, and this one, just to see if I can get them started. I put some yarrow in here, some more seeds in there, put some zinnia in here and in there, so we'll see how that does. And cleaned up all in here. I haven't scooted this over because I need the board to get dry. So I planted some onion seeds in here, nothing in here. I planted some cucumbers in here, a few squash in there, and then the tomatillo tomatoes. I had seeds. We'll see if they're any good. And then these are some of the peppers that are coming back. So I haven't got anything planted in that or this one. It was just, I have my seeds, so I was like, I got everything cleaned up. I said, so why not? So that's what I did. Just kind of washed everything, got it all clean, and it'll be a little bit straighter. Even washed down the cushions, and I'll move this stuff once I get this. But I was thinking about this front end because I have a pallet here, and I'm thinking the only thing, I got to measure it. And I was just thinking, tear this plastic off and put metal on it. I've got to see exactly, once I get it off, where this board lies, to how to tie in a board over there and over here just for the top part. But I think those 3-foot sections, if they're wide enough, which I'm going to go up and get the tape measure, I'll probably just wind up putting the front in metal and then getting new plastic and covering the side. You can see that's where my little catch is for the thing, so I don't think I have any. Yeah, I have some here, so that will work. What I'm talking about is what holds the plastic down, so I can run the metal up to the outside, not all the way to the top, and make sure I tack it on the sides. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to get the tape measure and see. I think it's about 3 foot wide, which I have all those pieces left over, so I'm thinking that'll work perfect. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I'm just thinking that's probably what I'm going to do when I get the new plastic to go on the front. But I'll probably always leave a tarp over the top of it just to keep it shaded in the front, because it gets really, really hot in there. So anyway, oh mercy, Mama's taking a break. I'm fixing to go take a break. I'm probably going to put another coat of paint up on the arm wall, and that will be all the white paint that needs to be done. But I figured I'd get my flower pots out and some of the others and see how they're doing. I got my mess I can burn here. My board's got to dry. Yeah. Oh, and grass is coming up over here. Leaving the chickens off of it, you can see it all coming up. And I haven't even, there's just from last year. And there's some coming up on the other side of the chicken pen over there. So I'll wait until this gets real thick, and then I'll let them in here one day on, one day off, because I can't, yeah, I mean, you see, you can't turn them in here all the time because they'll make it where there's no grass. And the clover, I could move it around here so they could get some of this clover. The free ranger seemed to like the clover up there. But, short, I don't know, I think it's probably turned out into a longer video than I anticipated. But y'all did get an update. We do have the water connected. It's not turned on because they haven't finished the plumbing on the tankless hot water heater. And I think that's the only thing as far as the water that's not plumbed where we can turn it on. So Maggie, I don't know what she's doing. So I'm gonna go get me a bottle of water and cool off. I still want to get to this right here, and I'm kind of leery picking it up. It don't matter. If there was a snake underneath there, it'll only be there one time. But I got to make sure that I have enough dirt and stuff to fill it in. It looks like Maggie's been over there digging somewhere again. So that's the thing, having enough dirt if there's crevices to cover it back up. So we'll see if I get into that. If so, I'll make a video and have that for the next day. I got a rooster up there. Yeah. They just go everywhere. Oh, little white one's up there by the pine tree. She's venturing. She ain't been over here in a while. But anyway, we're supposed to have some pretty weather and then rough weather for the weekend. So I'm sure I'll be making another video before then. But I just want to bring y'all along this morning. Kind of doing some outside stuff. Yeah, it's been neglected. And especially the greenhouse. I want to clean all the cardboard out there. I stayed cardboard back there to do the same thing. I usually put cardboard down and then silt over the top of it. And that's why I've been saving all the cardboard behind the building, because when I plant flowers and stuff over here, Maggie's looking for a mouse. But anyway, I'm going to go give me some water and sit down for a minute and take a load off and try and think about how I'm going to cover up those vent hose. Probably spray paint them black and maybe try to get a little vent cover. I don't know. That'll be down the road once they're gone and out of the way. But I got to do something so birds won't get up in there. Anyway, that's what we got to do about that. Anyway, y'all have a good day. And if you like the content, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, come on over to the channel and subscribe. We'd love to have you. You'll see my burn pile burnt all the way down. And hit the notification bell. So every time we upload a video, these guys, you'll be notified. Who knows what we're going to get into. Oh, yeah, my sister pushed the big old brush pile up. So I could burn that today. I really don't want to because it's going to be hot today. We'll see. You know, every time I light something on fire, wind gets up. All right, we'll catch y'all on the next one.